YouGov poll reveals Meghan Markle, Duchess of Sussex, I'd bow or curtsy, popularity with the public has hit an all-time low.
And that. Prince Harry doesn't have much better ratings. He's reached his lowest level in 2 years. And joining us now is GB News royal correspondent Cameron Walker.
Yes, not ideal, is it? So let's take a look at this graph, which hopefully we can put on the screen, of Meghan's favourability ratings with the British public. This poll was carried out just 3 or 4 days after Prince Harry's infamous BBC interview at the start of May. So this red line here, for those of you watching on TV, you can catch up on our social media channels if you're listening on the radio, shows her net positive rating. So the line at the bottom shows how popular she was before she left as a senior royal, and then how it dipped when they left in 2020, Harry and Meghan, and how it's continued a steady decline since. So at the moment, currently 20% of Britons only have a positive view of her. 65% see the Duchess negatively. Of course, in the last few months, she has relaunched her Instagram to try and rebrand herself. She's launched her own lifestyle business as ever. And of course, she's done that Netflix series with Love, Meghan, which did have mixed reviews. Some people just liked it as an easy watch. A lot of people clearly thought it wasn't great and was painting this picture of Meghan, which wasn't perhaps the truth. For example, wasn't filmed in her own kitchen.
Ridiculous.
Meanwhile, Harry, he's not doing very well either. As I said, this poll was conducted just a couple of days after that BBC interview, where the tracker found only 27% of Britons have a positive view of him, 63% a negative view.
Just to remind people, Cameron, in the BBC interview, this is where he raged about the decision of the courts to not allow the taxpayer to pick up the bill for his protection when he's here, unless he's on official royal duties.
Yes, so
he's not officially a royal anymore. That's going to be very, very rarely.
Yeah, absolutely. So he lost his appeal over his security case, and just a couple of hours after, he sat down with the BBC, basically saying it was incredibly unfair in his opinion, and that the state is basically out to get him, the institution is out to get him as well. Whether he will appeal to the Supreme Court, we're not so sure, but of course it was a bit of a rant, and also it's the trust with the senior royals, which again has been eroded here, because any olive branch which came...
And in that interview was the most shocking part for me, when he said on air, I don't know how long my father's got. Unbelievable that son would speak about his father's mortality in that way.
Well, absolutely, and I think a lot of people are pointing to the fact that he probably doesn't know the prognosis of the king. None of us do, but considering it's the king's son, that is quite speaking volumes, isn't it? Let's take a look at the popularity of the royal family in general, the second clip we've got for you, which shows perhaps the Prince and Princess of Wales are the most popular members of the royal family.
Who'd have thought
with the public. Who knew? Yes, 75%, three-quarters of Brits have a positive opinion of the heir to the throne, Prince William. 72% have a favourability towards our future queen, the Princess of Wales. Interestingly, number 3, hardest working royal, Princess Anne, follows by the king.
Good for her, because she really is a indomitable spirit, isn't she?
Yeah.
She really is.
She's a kind of lady who you feel will go on and on forever and will still be riding horses when she's 100.
Absolutely.
I guess Meghan and Harry are grateful for Prince Andrew, because I imagine he's even less popular.
And you can see Prince Andrew right at the bottom and Meghan just above Prince Andrew.
She's only just above.
She's only just above Prince Andrew.
Do you not get the sense, though? I mean, obviously they've made themselves unpopular for all sorts of reasons. But do you not get the sense that there are some people in this country who enjoy a little bit too much constantly criticising Harry and Meghan when they don't even live here anymore? Well, why are you polling this? They're not up for election. Do we need an opinion poll on Meghan Markle's popularity? Is this just another way of having a dig at her?
I mean, it is an interesting point, because, of course, some of these royals on the poll are not working members of the royal family, so therefore, do we actually care?
They're not members of public interest,
They are, I suppose, but look, the public are interested.
He's the Duke they are the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, and he rages on about
But we treat this like a soap opera, and it's not. It's real people's lives, and you can think what you want, but should it be headline news?
I think they are completely appalling.
Prince Harry still legally 5th and 9th of the throne as well.
There is that.
Well, I don't think he's ever going to become king, but...
I hope not.
Who knows? Anyway...
That'll make her queen.
Somebody's who's hoping to become...
Hey, Royal Sussex Squad family. Welcome back to the channel, your home for real talk, real love, and the real story behind Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. If you're new here, make yourself comfortable. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell, because we're not here to play. We are here to uplift truth, expose the media madness and protect our faves from the haters who just can't let them live in peace. Now let's get into it, because Meghan Markle is doing what she always does best, proving the critics wrong and living her truth unapologetically. The Duchess of Sussex is back on social media, and let me tell you, the impact is already being felt. In what feels like no time at all, Meghan's Instagram account is nearing 3 million followers. That's right, 3 million. And this isn't just a numbers game, this is a cultural shift. Meghan isn't just sharing filtered photos or pushing out polished PR nonsense. She's offering us glimpses into her real life, family moments with Prince Harry, sweet candid shots of Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet, a little behind the scenes of what a modern, empowered Duchess looks like in her own skin. This isn't some palace-mandated, heavily scrubbed PR feed. This is Meghan being Meghan. And that's exactly why people are loving it. She's showing us that you can be royal and relatable at the same time. You can be graceful and grounded. You can be a mother, a wife, a philanthropist, and still be a woman who owns her narrative and controls her image. Now, of course, the British media, the same folks who wouldn't give her a moment of peace when she was pregnant or grieving or just trying to exist, they can't help but try and twist this too. But even they've had to admit it. Meghan is taking a hands-on approach to her Instagram presence, and it's working. Royal commentator Gareth Russell, who spoke to GB News, yes, even that outlet, said that Meghan is fairly heavily involved in what goes up on her account. He said, quote, "We've heard enough about her approach to things that she tends to get quite involved. And honestly, we wouldn't expect anything less. This is a woman who's known for her precision and purpose. Everything Meghan does, from her podcast to her charitable foundation, reflects her values. So, of course, her social media is going to be an extension of that. She's not just tossing photos at an assistant and saying, 'You do it.' No. Meghan is crafting her feed the same way she's crafted her life post-royal exit, with care, clarity and class. Now here's where things really get interesting. While Meghan is out here being real, being present and being engaged with her audience, the royal family back in the UK is still operating like it's 1953. Every post that comes out of Kensington Palace goes through a team, a strategy, a layer of formality that makes everything feel sterile and distant. When William or Kate want to add a personal touch, they don't even type out a message themselves. They just sign a post with a W or a C, like they're signing off a memo at Buckingham Palace. There's no soul, no spontaneity, just protocol. That's what makes Meghan's return to Instagram such a breath of fresh air. It's not just a comeback, it's a statement. It's her saying, "I don't need a title to be influential. I don't need approval from a palace to connect with people." She's doing what so many working women, mothers and creatives around the world do. She's showing up authentically and controlling her story. And yes, that makes some people uncomfortable. Because a woman who knows her power, a woman who doesn't ask permission to live her life freely, that's a threat to the system, especially when she's black, brilliant and beloved. Let's not sugarcoat it. Meghan has been relentlessly targeted, lied on, insulted and vilified by a media machine that can't stand to see her succeed outside the palace walls. But here she is, flourishing, glowing, winning. While the same outlets that tried to destroy her reputation are now quietly reporting on her success because they know the public is paying attention. The people are watching and they're tired of the same old royal routine. They're looking for something real, and Meghan is giving them just that. Her content isn't just cute family photos and lifestyle moments, it's a masterclass in digital strategy and emotional intelligence. She's showing how a modern public figure, especially a woman of colour, can use her voice, her platform and her authenticity to create connection without selling out. It's not performative, it's intentional. She's not just building a following, she's building a community, one that values compassion, transparency and, yes, a little fun. Like when she posted her jam recipe or shared moments from her garden. That's the kind of content people can relate to. It's not just a royal update, it's a reminder that behind the titles and tabloid nonsense, there's a woman, a mother, and a creative soul who is living on her own terms. Meanwhile, the rest of the royal institution continues to feel stiff and out of touch. And that's not a dig. That's just the reality. When you compare Meghan's Instagram feed to the official pages of the working royals, it's night and day. She's engaging, they're recycling, she's original, they're rehearsed, and that contrast is exactly why she continues to thrive while others scramble to keep up. And let's be honest, the public is making its choice. They're flocking to Meghan's page, not because of the drama, but because of the authenticity. They're saying, "We see you, we hear you, and we support you." And that matters, because every like, every follow, every kind comment is a little act of defiance against the smear campaigns and the double standards. Meghan Markle, taking hands-on approach as Duchess of Sussex approaches major milestone. The Duchess of Sussex has been using the platform to share glimpses into her family life. Meghan Markle has been praised for her hands-on approach as the Duchess of Sussex nears 3 million followers on Instagram. The Duchess of Sussex has been using the platform to share glimpses into her family life. Her social media content regularly features her husband, Prince Harry, alongside their children, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. The 43-year-old's return to Instagram marks a significant shift from her previous social media absence following her departure from royal duties. Meghan Markle praised for hands-on approach as Duchess nears 3 million followers PAA. Her account has quickly gained popularity among royal watchers and fans interested in the Sussex family's California lifestyle. Royal commentator Gareth Russell has offered exclusive insight to GB News about the Duchess's involvement with her social media presence. Meghan Markle has been praised for her hands-on approach as the Duchess of Sussex nears 3 million followers on Instagram. The Duchess of Sussex has been using the platform to share glimpses into her family life. Babe Ruth lived in this restored Florida bungalow. Sponsored Babe Ruth lived in this restored Florida bungalow mansion. Global cardiologist, how to quickly lose a hanging belly. Sponsored cardiologist, how to quickly lose a hanging belly. News, health. Her social media content regularly features her husband, Prince Harry, alongside their children, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. The 43-year-old's return to Instagram marks a significant shift from her previous social media absence following her departure from royal duties. Advertisement. Meghan Markle praised for hands-on approach as Duchess nears 3 million followers. PA. Her account has quickly gained popularity among royal watchers and fans interested in the Sussex family's California lifestyle. Royal commentator Gareth Russell has offered exclusive insight to GB News about the Duchess's involvement with her social media presence. The apnea trick doctors won't tell you about. I couldn't believe it works. Sponsored. The apnea trick doctors won't tell you about. I couldn't believe it works. Health News. I asked the super rich what they attribute their success to. All of them mentioned books. Sponsored. I asked the super rich what they attribute their success to. All of them mentioned books. Blinkist magazine, Funky Art Nouveau, townhouse selling in central Brussels. Sponsored Funky Art Nouveau, townhouse selling in central Brussels, Mansion Global. It's probable that she's fairly heavily involved, Russell explained. We've heard enough about her approach to things that she tends to get quite involved. The commentator suggested that Meghan likely maintains significant control over what appears on her Instagram account. Meghan Markle launched her Instagram account on New Year's Day. Instagram? I would be surprised if she wasn't, because we're very much monitoring what goes up online and deciding what goes online, he added. This hands-on approach aligns with what many royal observers have noted about Meghan's attention to detail in her various projects. Russell acknowledged that while Meghan likely maintains significant oversight, she probably doesn't handle every aspect of her social media presence alone. However, most people in that position will have people who will do some of the work for them, he noted. The royal commentator referenced Meghan's approach as seen in her television appearances. But I would say it seems based on the television show that is very much her approach, Russell said. This suggests the Duchess follows a pattern of personal involvement in her public-facing projects. Her Instagram content appears to reflect this hands-on style, with carefully curated family moments and professional updates. This approach stands in contrast to how the official royal family accounts operate on social media. Meghan Markle sharing her jam recipe on Instagram at Meghan. The royal family, including Prince William and Princess Kate, employ dedicated social media teams to manage their online presence. These teams control what content is released to the public through official channels. When the Prince and Princess of Wales wish to add a personal touch to communications, they follow a specific protocol. Kate, 43, or William, 42, sign personal messages with their initials, a C or W, respectively. This formal system highlights the difference between the institutional approach of working royals and Meghan's more personalised social media strategy. So to anyone still out here hating on Meghan, you might want to take a seat, because while you're busy nitpicking her every move, she's out here thriving, building and inspiring millions. And she's doing it all with grace and class. Imagine that. So if you're as proud of Meghan as we are, if you see the strength, the vision and the magic she brings to everything she touches, then show her some love in the comments. Let's keep this community loud, proud and full of positive energy for the Sussexes. Make sure you're subscribed so you never miss a moment of real royal talk. Hit that like button, share this video with someone who's tired of the tabloid lies, and if you want to support the channel directly, go ahead and hit that super thanks button. Every donation goes straight into helping us keep the truth flowing and the Sussex Squad growing. This is Royal Sussex Squad, where we celebrate the future, honour the truth, and ride with Harry and Meghan every single day. Stay bold, stay blessed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace and power, y'all.